My name is Jason Macomson, and I'm running for chairman of the Board of Commissioners. I'm from Livonia, and I've lived here in Franklin County my entire life. I'm a local veterinarian, and I started working for Dr. Pat Hitchcock at Livonia Animal Hospital back in 1986 when I was in the 8th grade. I graduated from Franklin County High School in 1991 and began college that fall at the University of Georgia. I spent most of the next 7 years working at Livonia Animal Hospital and driving back and forth to Athens each day. I lived in a room in the back of the animal hospital, and I usually worked part of each day and helped answer emergency calls at night after school. I graduated from vet school in 1998, and in 2000 I began teaching science at Franklin County High School while continuing to practice at the animal hospital part-time. I taught at the high school for 7 years, and I taught physical science, biology, chemistry, physics, and human anatomy. I also completed a course at North Georgia College and State University and obtained my credentials in educational leadership and supervision. And in 2007, I became an assistant principal at Franklin County Middle School. 5 years later, in 2012, I returned to practice full-time at Livonia Animal Hospital, where I've been ever since. While I was at the high school, I served on the school leadership team and I led the SACS reaccreditation process. I served on the Livonia City Council from 2004 to 2008, and I've also served on the Northeast Georgia Animal Shelter Board and the Franklin County Elections Board. I've been the District 2 Commissioner from Livonia on the Board of Commissioners for the last 3.5 years. In my spare time, I raise German short-haired pointers. I've written 6 books. 3 are young adult fiction novels, and 3 are illustrated children's books. I'm currently working on a 7th novel, and this will be the first in a series about my experiences growing up in Livonia and at Livonia Animal Hospital. My parents are George and Carol Macomson, and I have 3 older sisters, as well as a stepbrother and 2 stepsisters, and they all live here locally. I believe strongly in public service, and I've made an effort to be involved in my community for most of my life. I feel that my background in education, veterinary medicine, and city and county government have uniquely prepared me for the role of chairman of the Board of Commissioners and have a lot of experience working and serving at all levels of local government. I feel like that will be a real benefit in my role as chairman should I be elected. In my experience, relationships are extremely important no matter what your line of work, and local government is no exception. I think that as chairman, I can improve the relationships between the Board of Commissioners and the other elected officials in the county, as well as the cities and the Board of Education. If we are all working together, I think we can do a much better job of serving all the citizens of Franklin County across all areas of government. Local government is no place for petty politics and personal grievances, but all too often it seems to work its way into every level of government. As chairman, I'll work to lead the board in a positive, collegial, and professional manner that discourages this type of behavior. I'm also a firm believer in open government. Local government should be completely open and transparent about everything they do. And it's my promise to the citizens of Franklin County that should I be elected chairman, I will continue to promote open government. As commissioner and earlier when I was on the city council here in Livonia, I've made every effort to keep people informed about everything the city or the county was doing. In 2004, I created the very first website for the city of Livonia, and I tried to put every single open records document and source of information possible online, all with the goal of improving the ease with which citizens could access information. Although over time the city's website has grown and evolved, the basic structure that I created is still there, and I'm proud of that. As county commissioner, I've utilized the newer tools of social media to accomplish much the same thing, and that is to keep citizens informed in as professional, unbiased, and apolitical a manner as possible. As chairman, I'll continue to act in the same way to keep everyone informed. Our community has done a great job of pulling together and facing something that most of us have never encountered before. The public health crisis has been very difficult for both government and private citizens and business, and it has really called on us individually and corporately to pull together and to sacrifice in ways that we've never really been asked to do before. It has really changed the way we approach our daily lives and run our businesses. I think the potential long-term effects on the local economy mean that the county government has to look carefully at our annual budget and spend wisely. There will have to be sacrifices made by everyone. Private citizens and businesses have to make difficult choices in how they spend, and local governments must likewise tighten our belts, trim spending, cut taxes, and continue to be good stewards of tax dollars. The number one issue in the near future is the economic downturn created by the public health crisis. We need to carefully evaluate our budget and set spending priorities as we help citizens work through the recovery. There are many state and federal programs we can help local businesses connect with, but the greatest relief we can probably provide on the local level is tax relief. I think it's important to continue to work on improving our financial shape. We need to keep taxes low, and we need to figure out a way to shift some of the burden for financing the government off of property owners. In the last several years, the county has slowly begun to build up financial reserves, but they are nowhere near the level we need to ensure that the next time a financial downturn occurs, we're better prepared to weather the storm. In addition to improving the quality of our roads, priorities in the county should also include expanding water infrastructure, expanding access to broadband internet service, and attracting and recruiting industry into the county. Expanded industry broadens our tax base, it brings in more jobs, and it pumps money into the local economy, and that benefits everyone and improves all of our quality of life. The Board of Commissioners in each city need to continue to work closely with the Industrial Building Authority, the IBA, to develop land resources and recruit quality business and industry. The county needs to reevaluate our zoning ordinances in order to determine exactly what kinds of business and industry we want to recruit and decide exactly where the best places are to develop those businesses. The board can work with the IBA and the cities to help develop tax incentives that will attract business and industry, but we also need a county-wide program that works on developing quality housing. Housing is becoming a desperate need in our county. When we successfully recruit industry, we're going to need a place for potential employees to live. Having a strong workforce readily available helps us recruit more and better industry. Agriculture is also an incredibly important pillar of our local economy, and many of our young people, like myself, have depended on agriculture as a springboard to a future career path. Our youth are an incredible resource for the county, and we need to continue to cultivate an appreciation for ag so that we can retain them rather than see them move away after high school graduation. As a veterinarian, I strongly support agriculture, and I believe that the board needs to continue to put forth policies and plans that prioritize and promote agriculture while striving at the same time to maintain a balance between our rural lifestyle and expanded business and industry or industrial opportunity. Our county is facing many challenges, and high on the list is the financial recovery from the coronavirus public health crisis. I have and will continue to strive to be a good steward of all our resources, working to keep tax rates as low as possible while at the same time maintaining a high level of public service. There will be sacrifices that have to be made, but we live in a wonderful county and we have an excellent group of city and county leaders. I want to see us continue to succeed and thrive and improve the quality of life of everyone who lives here. Our county has the best, really, of both worlds. We have a beautiful rural community and lifestyle, but at the same time, we are experiencing growth in commerce and business. The public health crisis has jeopardized that potential to an extent, but I'm confident that we will come through this and prosper on the other side. I appreciate your consideration and encouragement and support, and I am excited and hopeful for the opportunity to serve Franklin County in a new capacity. Thank you for this opportunity to tell you a little more about myself, my plans, and my vision for Franklin County. Please vote for me for Chairman of the Board of Commissioners. Thank you.